Eighth inning here in Pittsburgh. Diamondbacks lead the Pirates 2-1. Ron's coming in for the Pirates. In 34 games this year, split between San Diego and Pittsburgh. 48.1 innings pitched, 5 ERA with a hold, 39 strikeouts to 19 walks, and he's given up 10 homers.
Keep it a one-run ball game.
So leading off against him will be Gabby to start this eighth inning. And Gabby takes a high heater that's called. Strike one on the top of the zone. A fastball from Ron makes it 0-1.
Right down to the last strike of the game. You still got a shot at it.
Not many hits tonight so far. Gabby's 0 for 2 in this 2-1 Diamondbacks lead.
Back to the first inning.
He'll take a low and outside sweeper, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
University educating you, and when he drew that walk, that extended his on-base streak to 43 starts. And that's one shy of the Arizona franchise record set by his teammate.
Swing and a miss. Cutter chased outside for strike 2.
And then overall, he's got the longest streak going right now.
Gabby on a 43-game on-base streak. Extended that tonight with a walk.
He doesn't need to get on base anymore. Well, he's got that right arm armored up pretty good, doesn't he?
Payoff pitch from Ron to Gabby.
Forearm, back of the hand.
And it's fouled off to the right side, and Gabby's going to choose the battle here.
Especially for a catcher.
24-game on-base streak. Longest active in the majors.
He's used to wearing all that stuff.
That was 43. Or I guess just reaching base, I guess. I don't know. 1-2 is hit up the middle. The center failed, going back, and making the catch on a run is Jake Mangum for the first out of the inning.
Nice job reading that one. Now, when I look at what the bullpen is doing, pitching with a narrow lead.
A great catch there from the infield hit Bucko, and now that'll bring up Cattell.
Oh, yeah. Those are important times in the game.
Interesting day for Cattell today. 1 for 3, but he unfollowed the Diamondbacks on social media as he takes a called strike 1, an inside fastball, friendly call for Ron.
Throwing some innings. Now,
the Pirates are ahead 0-1. And he digs out that ball, fouls it off, tapping it, and Cattell's in an 0-2 hole, but yes, he unfollowed the Diamondbacks today and stripped all Diamondbacks content off his social media feed. So a very interesting day for Cattell. He's been the subject of trade rumors for many years now as he takes a low changeup for ball 1.
Or even if it's out of hand.
We'll see if the Diamondbacks actually do get rid of their second baseman, their franchise star second baseman.
You need to improve your standing. So that's important for you to still do the job. No matter what the score is.
And the payoff pitch. Low again, changeup. Cattell takes again. He's even the count up at 2 apiece.
The Yankees, new ball club. They just traded for him. Wanting to impress. We had a hard stretch with the Padres.
Oh, Ron trying to get Cattell to chase. Here he goes. That ball is inside a fastball, and Cattell fouled it off to the left to keep this at-bat alive.
Marte, all-star the previous 2 seasons. Having good numbers again this year.
So Cattell singled in the 6th. Trying to get on again. 2-2 again. High fly ball. Center field, Mangum under it again, doesn't even have to move for the out. So 2 quick outs for Ron, and here's the man who has not been retired tonight. Max Kepler has a 3-hit game going.
Just go to getsmp360.com or scan the QR code. You can log in with your provider and get direct access to live games, plus all the Pittsburgh sports content you love. This is Max Kepler.
Kepler looking for hit number 4. Takes a strike at the knees with a fastball. A dot from Ron makes it 0-1.
Got his career hit total to 999.
Ground ball to first, and Max Kepler will be retired for the first time tonight. Ryan O'Hearn takes to the bag unassisted, and it's still 2-1 Diamondbacks. Bottom of the 8th next in Pittsburgh. Welcome back. 2-1 still the score in the bottom of the 8th. Diamondbacks in the lead, trying to keep the lead to the 9th. A battle between two NL playoff hopefuls. Right on the bubble to make the playoffs. Diamondbacks last team in the wild card. Pirates a few games out. And Andy Rodriguez will pinch hit to start the bottom of the 8th for Pittsburgh.
The last of the 8th. Activated today from the injured list.
New pitcher for the Diamondbacks is the former Yankee Jonathan Loaisiga. And Loaisiga fires a cutter that misses inside. Ball 1. Vargas moves to first. Arenado's going to come in defensively, so Locklear's out. Jorge Barrosa is now in the outfield. 1-0. Rodriguez chops it right to second. Ketel to first, takes his time, and Andy Rodriguez is retired for the first out of the inning. As here's Loaisiga this season. 44 games, 41 innings pitched, 8 holds, 2.41 ERA, and 30 strikeouts. In his first season with the Diamondbacks, he has been a very solid reliever for a long time. But he's got to face a chaos maker, a mayhem maker, if you will. The infield hit bucko, Jake Mangum, leading off for the Pirates tonight, takes a strike on his changeup at the knees, 0-1.
Gotta get through at least 2 more. Another switch hitter in Mangum, then the lefty Lau. 3 more, really, if it gets to Reynolds.
An offering. Mangum hits it the other way and foul. He's in an 0-2 hole.
Loaisiga, 301 is what lefties hit against him. Right, he's just 150.
And in the bullpen, double barrel action for the Pirates, Isaac Matson and Gregory Soto.
Right at each other.
Big enough mound they can do that.
Payoff pitch from Loaisiga to Mangum. And it's a high and outside fastball. Mangum's even the count up at 2 apiece.
Reach down a run. You give up 2 runs. You want to win the ballgame.
Mangum 1 for 3, single in the 6th, advanced to third on an error from Merrill, and scored a run on a Brandon RBI single, which was an infield single as Mangum fouls a sinker into the glove. He strikes out. Jonathan Loaisiga with a big strikeout on Mangum, and there's 2 outs now as Brandon comes to the plate.
Report presented by your Western PA GMC dealers.
The starters did a pretty good job there. Kelly and Keller. And now it's just in the bullpens.
Now here's Brandon with 2 outs in a 1-run game.
Blinking here.
Hits one to left and down for a base hit. Toward the corner to the wall. Kepler crashes into it. Brandon will have a 2-out double. And the Pirates have the tied run at scoring position with a big double to left from Brandon.
Doubled yesterday's game.
Now the tying run at scoring position for the Pirates.
What a year he's having.
I have no idea how Brandon did not make an all-star team this year.
It's his last 2
He'll probably make an all-MLB team, though. Bryan Reynolds to the plate with a chance to tie this game or even take the lead. First pitch. He'll take a change. Oh, no, he went around and a changeup outside. Bryan Reynolds went too far on a check swing. Don Kelly saying no way. And let's see Reynolds. Ooh. It's close. It was close. 0-1. Low changeup. Counts even. 1-1.
We got a huge hole over on the left side. Perdomo playing straight up the middle. And Arenado playing.
Big hole on the left side of the infield here against Reynolds.
If he goes the other way,
Look at second, now the 1-1. Outside, Reynolds, good eye, 2-1, he's ahead.
Isn't that target way outside?
Yeah. Reynolds done that a few times tonight.
Gabby's shaking.
316 with runners
Now they
in
settle on a pitch. Gabby sets up outside again. It is outside. Did he go? And yes, he did again. Don Kelly can't believe it.
He didn't swing at all. Did he?
And he's on the top step, barking, and he's ejected.
Did he swing at all?
I didn't see it.
Don Kelly on the top step, barking again, and he gets tossed by the third base umpire.
He was ejected by the plate umpire, Brennan Miller.
I thought he just took an outside pitch. I didn't see a swing. I don't know.
There's no way to appeal. No replays. Umpire has it all in his hands. And he's just called 2 strikes on Reynolds.
Don Kelly, I thought Don Kelly was going to get his money's worth for longer, but he's going to walk back to the dugout. Let's see, did he swing?
Yeah, I guess he did get out there.
Not
I
sure.
didn't think he swung at all.
Did he swing? Yes, that was a swing.
Christopher Negron will take over.
And the umpire is saying that's enough, and he gets tossed, Don Kelly. And Don Kelly was saying, why are you even looking over here? No one said anything. As Reynolds takes low, it's a full count.
Yeah, it looked to me like they're trying to pitch around him, almost like if it's...
So yeah, Don Kelly, he got baited into the ejection there. The umpire was looking over after the call, and Don Kelly said, why are you even looking over here? Nobody said anything. And he got tossed.
Now it looks like they're going to try and go at it.
Full count delivery. Left field foul. Reynolds choosing to battle here.
Maybe alone the sleep think that they're not going to throw him a strike. It would be true.
We've seen Marino setting up way off the plate. Like, you throw the ball out here. We don't
Jared Triolo on deck. Another full count pitch. Gabby sets up outside again.
Yeah, just fine.
Reynolds up the middle, base hit to center. Brandon around third, a sliding stop from Barossa, but he'll score. It's a game-tying RBI double for Bryan Reynolds. Get the cone out. It's 2-2.
That's got the feeling of September written all over it. I love it.
Middle heater that Reynolds didn't miss and smoked it to center to tie the game with an RBI double. And it's 2-2 as Brandon and Reynolds trade places. And the Pirates will try and take the lead. Right here, right now, with Triolo, who swings and misses a challenge pitch from Loizaga. A sinker down the middle at 99. It's 0-1. Another changeup.
If they were trying to pitch around Reynolds.
Down the middle. And Triolo falls behind 0-2.
Negron is now managing the rest of this game.
Well, I was thinking also about the right-handed, left-handed thing.
Oh, that's good.
Numbers that you were having before. I think that's why they were doing it.
I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah. Loizaga much better against righty batters, but
Payoff pitch from Loizaga to Triolo. Whoa, up and into that, hit him, and it did not touch him. Ball 1. Will the Pirates challenge?
Back to the video room, Sean Bowman on the phone.
No.
They won't challenge.
That was close. Aye, just over his elbow.
Nothing clear and convincing on the replay. You know, if it just ticks the shirt sleeve, it's technically a hit by pitch. But the video's got to show that. Bryan Reynolds with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI double has knotted this game at 2 apiece in the 8th inning. Triolo a chance to give the Pirates the lead.
1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to left field, but it's not deep enough, and it's right to Max Kepler to end the inning. But the Pirates tie the game on an RBI double with 2 outs from Bryan Reynolds. And we'll go to the 9th. Tied 2-2. We'll be right back from PNC Park.
Interesting how they pitched to him.
So here's the at-bat again. Bryan Reynolds. There's the pitch that got Don Kelly ejected. And then a full count, up the middle, base hit. A game-tying RBI double makes it 2-2, top of the 9th, and Gregory Soto will come out, and he fires a strike to Nolan Arenado.
Early in the count and where the catcher was setting up. So the 2-check swings kind of played in Reynolds' favor. They finally decided
0-1 is an outside sinker from Soto, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece as Endy Rodriguez is catching now.
Davis, Gregory Soto.
He will replace Henry catching.
Marinaccio.
And the 1-1 offering from Soto to Arenado, long hold. Upstairs, sinker. Whoa, called strike 2. Friendly call for the Pirates makes it 1-2 on Arenado.
Unbelievable numbers for Soto.
43 games this year for Soto, 42.2 innings pitched, 3.80 ERA with 47 strikeouts. Been their closer all season long, trying to keep it a tie game in the 9th. And he gets Arenado to wave and miss an inside sweeper for the first out of the inning.
Pirates bullpen has held serve tonight.
Yes, they have.
Gregory Soto, 4-pitch strikeout for his first out of the game.
That's down to this. Is a strikeout breaking ball, back foot. Boy, Arenado was way over the top of that one.
And now Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa will pinch hit.
Adrian Del Castillo.
He'll pinch hit for Adrian.
Right-handed batter. Look at the wristband. Figure out some points on how to pitch hit. And Bubba Chandler on the hill for the Bucks tomorrow against Brendan Font. Game 2 of the series. Our coverage begins at 5:30 right here on Sportsnet Pittsburgh. There's Spencer Horwitz next to him, nearing a return from the injury list.
1 out to Tawa. First pitch, a swing and a miss. There's that sweeper again. Same spot, same exact result for Soto. 0-1 on Tawa.
Pitching to these righties. It's a big reason why he's done well against righties this year. Soto.
Oh, another slider. Did he go? No. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
The non-rule to swing, John Bacon says no.
Yeah, he didn't go.
And he's right.
One offering. That was a sinker up the middle that Tawa was a little bit late on for strike 2. As Paul Sewald and Taylor Clark are up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Double barrel action.
Sewald on the left.
Payoff pitch from Soto to Tawa. Whoa, inside slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Tawa. A good take there, and he's even the count up. But Soto trying to work with off-speed pitches.
Keep this game tied.
Will he go with that sweeper again that struck at Arenado? Yes, he did, and Tawa fouled it off to the left side.
Pirates have played a lot of tight ball games as of late.
So now Tawa's starting to battle here against Soto.
Into that time of year.
Maybe Soto tries the slider. Nope, it's a sinker outside. That misses in the other batter's box, and the count goes full against Tawa.
In a good long time. That's why this crowd is big as the Cubs crowds.
You got Vargas on deck. Swing and a miss. He got him with the slider. Gregory Soto fights off Tim Tawa and gets his second strikeout in a row. And there's 2 outs in the 9th.
After the two-seamer missed so wide, and here it comes.
Oh, that was a great slider. It got Tim Tawa, I believe, out in front. It looked like.
Still that same breaking ball. That's been his.
And yes, got him out in front and struck him out with a beautiful slider.
Up empty on it.
Oh, he nearly plunks Vargas on an inside sinker. Vargas runs away. Toss the bat.
Certainly.
Whew. Look out.
Good break on the ball.
Ball on.
I'm going to be exclaiming,
Aye, aye, aye.
preparing for being struck.
1-0's inside again. 2-0 on the fastball. So Soto missed in again. He's missed in twice.
World Cup is ended.
Does he try working inside again, or does he go outside?
It's amazing.
He does go outside. He gets a strike.
There's that slider again.
Vargas thought about challenging, but didn't. It would have been a good idea to. That was a friendly call for the Pirates. And Soto's back into the count. Does he try it going outside again? No, it's down the middle, and Vargas smoked in the center with a 2-out single. Ildemaro Vargas getting a hit. And the Diamondbacks get a go-ahead run on base in the 9th. But there is 2 outs, and Jorge Barrosa will come up.
It's either off the end or they're out on the end.
Got the bees.
Yeah, see where they got it. Looked like maybe out on the end a little bit.
This is Jorge Barrosa. Came on for defense.
So Jorge Barrosa gets a chance. He's trying to bunt for a hit. Did he offer? He
Said that they
did not. Ball 1.
And they appealed to first. Crowd doesn't like it. And Reynolds rung up on a couple of check swings. And he's running up the first baseline, so it kind of looked
This
like
is the 9-hitter, so Corbin Carroll is on deck.
you got Carroll
Barrosa trying to use his speed to his advantage here. Will he try and bunt again, or does he try and swing? Oh, block from Soto!
On Soto.
And that'll move Vargas to second.
I was glancing at the clock because it was starting to get down.
Shuffled his feet a
I
little
didn't
bit.
see what he did. Did it with his feet.
I thought so.
Here's the replay.
I think he stepped off. That's what it looked like to me.
Well, he moved a foot that wasn't on the rubber.
Yeah, he moved the foot.
Oh, he moved his front foot?
Yeah.
I saw the back foot.
So after the balk, it's 2-0 now on Barrosa,
He did the old two-step.
with a great chance here to try and put Arizona in front again. That was down the middle on a slider. He took it for strike 1. Soto back into the count.
Go ahead on into scoring position.
Let's see. Did the front foot move? Yes, it did, slightly.
Well, there's a flinch before that. That's
The flinch.
you call it
The flinch. That's why it was a balk on Soto. Doesn't flinch here. And that's a perfect slider on the outside edge. It's 2-2 on Barrosa.
Pitch right now.
Biggest pitch of the night so far.
Swing and a miss.
Gregory Soto, 1 pitch away from keeping this game tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
scoring position.
Payoff pitch from Soto to Barrosa. Does he try the slider for a 3rd straight time? He does! It's a foul ball for Barrosa. He stays alive.
That would win it for the Pirates. Moving on.
Two still. Soto looks at second. Long hold, now the pitch. Tapped foul, Barrosa choosing the battle here.
Barrosa 5'6". Don't have as much of a strike zone on him.
Outfield.
Another pitch. In the air, popped up and foul.
Which is good if he does get a hit.
Barossa keeps on battling.
Got to do it. Tie game, 9th inning.
Callahan, especially in right field, he's way in.
Vargas on second with a big hole. Or a big lead, I should say. Soto looks at him, now pitches. Barossa pops it up. Rodriguez watching it. Rodriguez under it. He has it. That'll end the inning. Gregory Soto gets through the 9th with a balk and leaves a runner on second. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th, tied in Pittsburgh. I hate when this phone does this.